The new procedure is giving hope to sufferers of severe asthma here in the capital region. It actually shrinks the smooth muscles lining your airways and that swell up during an attack.
And it was approved by the FDA only 2 years ago. Julia Dunn shows us what severe asthmatics are now calling a life changer.
For most of her life, Nicole Thompson battled with chronic severe asthma. Even something as simple as going outside in extreme cold could trigger an attack.
My lungs would constrict to the point of that I would start to turn blue, that I can pass out easily, that I sometimes will wake up in the emergency room, that I've been intubated 5 times because I would need a machine to help me breathe. I could not breathe on my own.
Medications, herbal remedies, and steroids didn't provide any relief.
The thing that concerns me most is when patients are using medications every day and they still don't have relief of symptoms. They're experiencing shortness of breath, they are missing days of work, they can't go to school.
Chief of Staff at Ellis Hospital, Dr. Brian McDonald, is also medical director of the ICU. It's the only hospital in the capital region to offer bronchothermoplasty, a relatively new procedure to provide relief for people like Nicole. Dr. McDonald shows us what the inside of an airway looks like.
If you focus on this darker red band here, that represents smooth muscle tissue.
During an attack, that smooth tissue swells, constricting airflow. A catheter is inserted and heat is applied to the airway.
It damages the smooth muscle tissue. The other tissue heals, and at the end of the procedure, you're left with an airway that has less smooth muscle tissue wrapped around it. So if that muscle contracts, it's going to have less of an effect on the airway.
Looking to change her life, Nicole had the procedure done in early 2013. Because the catheter gets so hot, 150 degrees, bronchothermoplasty is done in 3 phases. Now, keep in mind, this procedure is expensive. Just one of these catheters costs around $2,000. Some insurers don't cover it.
I'm able to actually jog and run now without worried about getting an inhaler. And I'm able to have more fun with my children without running to grab any medication before I can do it.
In fact, she says many of the medications she used to survive on all these years, she rarely takes any more, if at all.
For me, this was one of the best decisions I ever made.
In Schenectady, Julia Dunn, CBS 6 News.